Hey man, welcome back, YouTube, to another episode of my speaking podcast. This is your boy Dark Side of Daryl. Why y'all again? Get all that giggle out you again, all that other good stuff, man. Hey man, get all that giggle out you, man. What's going on with you, man? What's wrong with you, Mike? Go ahead, Mike.
First, you need to cut your internet on, because the internet ain't on.
Hey, it is on, man.
It's bad, man. But
Nah,
look
hey
here,
man,
my
don't worry
name,
about it. It could be good in the evening time, man. You know what I'm
hey man, my name Mike, man,
saying?
aka Booby, aka Choke Yourself.
Hey man, why you got to bring me out on blast, man? Why you got to do me like that, man? Hey, we may not
Hey
always be right.
man,
We may not always be right. We may not always be wrong, man.
but you gonna get out my spin what we speaking on.
Okay, with that being said, man, we just got finished watching the games today, AFC, NFC. Um, First game of the day was the Rams and the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles pulled out one. Uh, Snowy weather, you know what I'm saying? Wintry conditions. The Eagles had home field advantage. They did what they were supposed to do. It was a okay game. Like I said, with the weather, you know what I'm saying, ain't but so much you can do. So, like I said, they did what they were supposed to do. That was a good game. And just got finished watching the last game, Buffalo and the Ravens. You know, Buffalo did what they were supposed to do. They had the home field advantage. They won the game. The game for the Ravens was lost because they had too many turnovers. Uh, Jackson had a fumble. He had an interception, and then the tight end, he had the ball. He fumbled it when he was trying to make it, get the extra yardage, and the ball got hit out from under him. Like I said, they did try to make a comeback. Like I said, they got down to try to tie the score with a touchdown, but 2-point conversion. The tight end, he dropped the 2-point conversion in the corner of the end zone. So, and now you got Buffalo Bills is going to the championship round. What you thought about those games today, Mike?
Which one you start with, the last one or the
We're gonna
first
start
one?
with the last one.
I think Josh Allen put the bed to rest. Who's the MVP of the league?
Nah,
He put the
it,
bed to
it
rest.
it was already decided before that game.
You could,
Let me tell you about this
they
right
can
here.
say that. Go ahead.
Nah, nah, it was already decided before the game. Um,
They can tell us that as we watching the games.
True.
I still believe to a man, all of them was like, okay, let's see what these two do head to head. Let's
Mm-hmm.
see. Because it was 1A, 1B.
Mm-hmm.
1A, 1B, and 1C is Saquon. But don't
True.
get it twisted. Um, don't get it twisted whatsoever. Lamar had two bad plays.
Uh huh.
Mark Andrew had two bad plays. It's a
Uh huh.
team game. It's a
Mm-hmm.
team game. How you look at it, it's a team game. But my thing
True.
is, Josh Allen, when it was the big game step, he stepped
Mm-hmm.
up, big ball player, stepped up big ball games. I've
Oh,
been saying about this about Lamar Jackson for the longest. He can have two MVP. He can even win three. He doesn't win the big games, and that's going to be the knock on him until he gets to the big show. Point
hey,
blank. Period.
it is
Point
what it
blank.
is.
Period.
It is what it is. I mean, everybody got their little Achilles heel. You know what I'm saying? So we're just
It
gonna
is
have to
what it
figure it out.
is.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to figure it out because you know what? You know what their problem is. I'm gonna tell you what their problem is. I'm gonna tell you what their problem is. They ain't running the ball. You got the big workhorse, Derrick Henry. What happened in the third when they start the third quarter?
That
Start
ain't
running
my
the
problem.
ball. Who want to get in front of Derrick Henry in that cold, man?
I I understand that, but what you
Run the
tell
damn
listen.
ball, man.
But let me ask you a question.
Go
You
ahead.
speaking to the choir. Are you trying to showcase Lamar he win the MVP, or you want to win the game? Which one you want to do?
Hey, that's on coaching too now. They ain't on the mark.
Okay,
That's on
so
the coach.
you preaching to the choir. You supposed to let
That's
Derrick Henry get the you supposed
that's on the
he
coaching.
should touch the ball 30, 35 times a game.
Yeah.
All I know is Lamar shouldn't have been throwing the ball.
You should have been throwing the ball.
The ball.
With a
You lead,
game like that, go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
if you leading the league in rushing every year since Lamar been in the league,
Mm-hmm.
but when you go to the playoffs,
Why you can switch it up?
it
It
But
it,
they
it
but let me ask
baffles
you
me.
this,
Go ahead.
Brandon. But they've been doing this every year.
I know. Like, why do you switch it up in the
Because
playoffs?
like I keep saying, you want to show this is why people say when people had this argument, who's the best dual threat quarterback of all time? They
Mm-hmm.
always say Lamar Jackson first.
Mm-hmm.
It baffles me when they say this
Why you say that?
because Okay, if you going by the MVPs, if you talking about Mike Vick, we talking about Randall Cunningham, we talking about Lamar Jackson, we talking about Cam Newton, we
Mm-hmm.
talking about these quarterbacks here. If you telling me Lamar Jackson is better than Cam Newton, something wrong with you. I can argue all up and down. Something wrong with you.
Why you say
Cam
that?
Newton took the team 15-1 when they got the postseason. He dominated the postseason. We got to the Super Bowl. We lost. I get that. Lamar Jackson has been in this position for the last 3 to 4 years. He
Hey,
can't get over that hump.
hold on for a second. Hold on for a second, Mike. Hold on for a second, Brandon. I'm gonna do a quick transpose, and we're gonna get back to the football. You said Cam Newton. He did what now again, Mike? Say that one more time.
Cam Newton took a Carolina Panther team with
Uh huh.
15-1.
Mm-hmm.
He got over the hump. He
What year
got
was
us to
that?
the
Was
Super
that his
Bowl.
first year or was that his second year?
No. Cam was probably in the year 6 or 7 when he got
Year
to the
6 or 7?
what you call it?
Okay.
Yeah,
No. But
when it,
what I'm saying, like what Brandon just made a great point.
Go
Is
ahead.
Baltimore pretty much gonna be the top 5 every year rushing the ball every
Mm-hmm.
year in the
Mm-hmm.
league because of how RPO would he can pull it, he can run it, he can
Yeah.
hand the ball off. He
Mm-hmm.
helps everybody out, and we thought just like I'm thinking, all both of you thinking the same thing. When you put a horse behind him this year and Derrick Henry, you run the ball until you can't run it no more until you make
Exactly.
them stop. Then you pass.
Yep.
Tonight I'm watching the game. Yeah, they was throwing the ball. Mark Andrews got the ball knocked out. He punched it out. It was a fumble.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that. 2-point conversion, he dropped that. That's a
Yep.
bad play. That interception Lamar threw, that's on Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
Then when he fumbled, you telling me, okay, it was a bad snap. He got the ball.
Yeah.
He sat there. But now after he get the
I
ball,
would, I
what
would just
happened?
say, just head the play, just go to the next play, just go ahead and fall on it.
Yeah, I mean, but see, he's trying to make a play. I get that, but and I'm not being the advocate. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm beating Lamar up. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying when people having all this on ESPN and Fox Sports, who is the MVP of the league? Is it Lamar or is it Josh Allen? Well, if you're looking at the nice game and just the nice game only, Josh Allen carried his team to victory.
And
Well,
see, and
Exactly.
Lamar
see,
Jackson didn't carry his team.
He
So
did
my
what
thing is, that's what I'm saying.
go ahead, Brandon.
I say he did what he needed to do to win.
But guess what? And
Playoffs, it doesn't matter. He
Thank you,
did.
Brandon. Thank you.
true. Josh
Until
Allen.
until Lamar get over that hump, I can't put him. Nah.
But see, this way y'all get it twisted up. This way y'all get it convoluted. That's a big word of the key word convoluted, man. Look it up. But
See, I
anyway,
see. You get that bill. See, now, Brandon, I see where you get these big words from. Now you're studious. He trying to be real studious over here. Okay. Okay. All
hey
right.
man, convoluted, man. That's where you get it mixed up at. MVP goes to what the most valuable player of the season, right? The season is not including the playoff. It's the
Hold
season.
on. Hold on. Let me sit up. Let me
That's
sit
where
up for this
you
right quick.
mix
Let
up.
me sit up.
Yeah,
But
sit up.
ain't the postseason? That's a
Nope.
regular season.
Nope.
But I'm saying that's a regular season. That's a regular season award, right?
Exactly. For the regular season. You got
But don't
postseason
you think? Okay,
MVPs
but
too
hold
now,
up.
right?
You
Don't you
you
have a
you.
postseason MVP?
But hold up, let me ask you this.
Go
You're
ahead.
making yourself sound bad because that means
No,
your
I'm not.
MVP. So you're telling me, this is what you're saying. This is what
Yeah.
you just said to me in
Mm-hmm.
so many words. Lamar is great in the regular season.
I ain't say
He
that.
can't do it in the post.
I
That's what
didn't
you're
say that.
saying to me.
Hey man, don't be putting no
Brandon,
words in my mouth.
did you not hear the same thing I heard?
Don't be putting no words in my mouth. Hey, see, that's
It
why
it
that's
don't that
why you
sound like what your
conspiracy.
daddy
I'm
just
gonna call you
said.
a conspiracy theorist, Mike. That's what conspiracy theorists do, man. You always be trying to mix up people's words. I did not say that. I said MVP is for the regular season, then you got an MVP for the postseason. You
Nah,
So
cannot you
so
cannot include on one until the NFL puts it all together. Now, if they
Brandon,
want to be MVP, they could
that's
do that after the Super Bowl.
Brandon, let me ask you a question, Brandon, because your daddy ain't listening to me. Let me ask you a question, Brandon.
Go ahead.
So you telling me when the regular season over, week 17 is over, you
Mm-hmm.
turn the MVP off and then that's it? You go to
Nope.
the playoffs and you not the same
Nope.
MVP no more?
that what
Guess
it
what?
looked like.
Go ahead, Brandon. Go
Thank you,
ahead, Brandon.
Brandon. Thank you.
Looked like for Lamar,
And
like
guess
Thank
what?
you.
Guess
Thank
what?
you,
That's why.
Brandon.
Guess
Thank
what?
you.
But see, y'all still missing. That's why the NFL got a postseason MVP, right? Don't they have a postseason MVP?
No, they ain't
Yes,
got
they
no
do.
postseason MVP.
Yes, they do.
No, they
in the
don't.
Super Bowl MVP, but
Super
That's a
Bowl
postseason
MVP.
MVP, Super Bowl,
They
the
have
postseason.
they have an NFC and AFC most valuable player. Then they have a Super Bowl most valuable player. They ain't got no
Exactly.
postseason.
That's the postseason. Super Bowl is the postseason.
Well, Lamar Jackson, if you saying that, Lamar Jackson is a regular season MVP. He's not a postseason
And
MVP.
guess what? And hey, I'll take that.
And
You
he'll be
know,
a postseason at home. He finna go to Cabo or wherever he want to go for the rest of the
hey,
year.
like
everybody get a chance to go home. But go ahead, Brandon.
I just don't be understanding it. Like like I was saying, like you did all this during the regular season. Just keep doing what you was doing.
Okay,
It's a
Thank
Brandon.
you.
Let me ask you
it's
this
a
question. Let me ask you this
it's
question. Let me ask
yeah
you this question. Who that's on then? That's on the coach, right?
that yeah. Some of it's
Okay
on the
then.
coach, but if me being me, I playing football. Hey, if something, hey, we running the ball good. Hey, coach,
Tell it, Brandon.
True.
go ahead and run the ball. Like
Tell
But
it, Brandon. Tell it, Brandon.
I
that's
was like, this ain't my
that's still on the coach and the offensive coordinator. The
Your
coaches
son just
they get
told you.
hey, Lamar Jackson get the play
Your son just
from up
told you
top.
what happened. If he's
look.
Lamar Jackson and you know that they can't stop the run, you will go tell the coach sideline coach they can't stop the run. Keep
But
running.
But that's
me,
go ahead.
I'm Lamar, right? I'm a two-time MVP.
Uh-huh.
You tell me I can't audible to a run call.
You definitely
I
can
can't.
do that.
Our running backs getting 8 and 10 yards a carry. I can't audible to a run call.
You can
Hey,
do
I'm a
that.
listen to your son. Listen
You
to your
definitely can
son.
do that.
I can't make that change.
You definitely can make the change depending on how the defense is playing.
Yeah, but it's the defense, it's the play calling, it's the weather. It's a snow game.
All
Like,
that.
come on,
All that.
it's a
All
Buffalo
that.
way. You not throwing the ball. Just do what you already been doing.
He
They had
looking
take.
true, true.
They was in that nickel defense most of the night. Run the
They
Exactly.
had
ball.
a spy. They had a spy
Run the
on Lamar.
ball.
Yep.
They had a spot on Lamar Jackson. Run the ball. But like I said,
Oh,
that's neither here nor there, man. That ain't on the ball. That's on the coach and the
that's
offensive
like
coordinator. At the end of the game,
so like that's what
that's
I
on
hate about.
Harbaugh. Harbaugh the
That's
coach, right?
that's why I really don't like watching NFL ball because they just make it. It's so complicated. I mean, it's so easy, but they make it so complicated.
Exactly.
Just run the
Exactly. And I'm
ball.
gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you a prime example when they made it complicated. Remember when he threw the ball, I guess it was the bait, and they got down to the 1 yard line, the Ravens? Instead of them running the ball in, what they were doing? A little trick play. Man, run the dang ball in the man, run you at the one
Oh,
yard line. Run it in.
look, it's like run the ball, bro.
Run the
Hey.
ball.
So what you think about Brandon? What you think about the first game of the day? The Eagles
In the
against
rain.
the Rams.
I really didn't watch either game because I was over here trying to get my streaming setup done. I was just flip flopping back and forth, but I think that was a good game. That was a good game. When it started snowing, they
Mm-hmm.
started ball even more like you how you supposed to. You got a
That's what
whole
you do.
2,000 rush back there.
See, see, I
Run the
see,
ball.
see. Philadelphia use their horse. They
Run
use
the
their
ball.
But
horse.
guess what?
They
Guess what? I'm
ran
gonna
the
tell you another
ball.
thing too. Yeah, Philadelphia was trying to do a little trick play too. Because remember, I think there was a play where it was like third and something, and Hurts tried to do the back leg, bootleg, and then my boy 91 came in and tackled him for a loss. It was like 3 and 13 after that. Bro, why is you
Mm.
doing that? Just get the ball to Saquon and let him run. Y'all trying to do all these trick plays. Run the ball, man. Like I don't
Plays in
understand
the
that. I don't
trick plays
understand
in
it.
back crazy.
So what you think about the game last night? The Commanders against Detroit, though.
Hey, what I told y'all the other day, Dan Quinn, the what? Coach of the year.
Hey, you
He the
did
coach of the
say
year.
that. You said that.
I
You
wasn't
said that.
shocked. I was not shocked like that.
I
Jaden
mean,
Daniels. That,
I wasn't shocked to the
Yeah.
point where Washington can score because I kept telling your daddy, when
Yeah.
you got 16 players on the IR,
It's hard to stop.
I just heard yesterday they were playing with 3 players that was on practice squad just yesterday alone.
Yep.
You can't
mm,
keep bringing up players in
You
the
can't.
playoff time to try to acclimate them to the.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't do that.
You can't.
And
yeah,
they did a, and you got to look at that game good. It was 7-3 Detroit. Detroit was driving again
Yep.
until Golf fumbled. And
Yep.
when he
yeah,
fumbled, the game flipped.
It
When the
flipped.
game
Yep.
flipped, and then it ended up being 31-21. He trying to come out of his mind, I got to make a play. When he threw the
Yep.
interception and dude
Yep.
ran it back, I
Mm-hmm.
say, you know what? It's a done deal. But
Yep.
to Washington defense, that young kid is having, and I got to give it to him. He's had the greatest rookie quarterback season I ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
he done had a great rookie season
Yeah,
so
and
Easy.
like I
far.
say,
Easy.
I'm predicting already, and I'm gonna say this right here.
Go ahead.
If the weather permits, and they don't have that kind of sloppy feel, because when you're in that inclement weather like that, it takes away
Mm-hmm.
from your ability.
Yeah.
That's why I be wanting all these games to be in domes, so you ain't got no excuses to everybody.
Exactly. Yeah.
If the fields would, if the conditions were right next weekend,
Mm-hmm.
mark my word, Philadelphia did not want to see Washington
They don't.
But
because they are hot right now.
Yeah. Yeah. They're definitely hot.
And like I
Yeah,
say, that's who I'm going with. That's who I'm running with. I hope they beat the brakes off Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, I just don't trust Washington defense enough. That's the
Yeah.
only problem I don't have with them.
Yeah, they can't stop nobody. Because like I said, they can't stop nobody. Because like I said, even though Detroit was throwing a bunch of interceptions, they were scoring a lot of points too. So
Oh, but Detroit now you got to realize nobody on Detroit offense is hurt. Everybody came
yeah,
back when Montgomery
everything is
came back.
defense.
Everybody's
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
But
everything is
their
defense.
defense, I told you, was decimated. And I told you this
Yeah,
about months ago. I said they're
yeah,
not going to make the hole up in the playoffs.
true. Like I said, Dan Cameron he did the best coaching job I think he did with what he had. You know what I'm saying? Every
I
man
felt
stepped
bad
up.
for him. I did.
Yeah,
I felt
yeah.
bad for him.
Come on, man.
And then
He
I think
Patrick
bring these boys, these
Mahomes.
other practice squad. They going all out for him. You know what I'm saying? But it
you
just is
gonna
what
have
it
you
is.
gonna have you weren't gonna keep
Yeah,
winning like that with
you can't.
practice
Yeah.
squad,
Yeah, and the
And
especially
key thing.
they will, and I know for a fact they will lose both of their coordinators. They
Yeah,
will lose
that's
both their coordinators
yeah.
after this year.
Hey man,
that's gonna hurt.
that coordinator, that offensive coordinator, man. I don't know if he was over there with what's the name of that movie, Mike?
Which one?
Man, they playing football in the backyard. You saw that double summer pass he did, man. I said, bro, I like who the heck? I ain't never seen that in my life. I haven't watched football for a long
But
time.
They
I
I'm
ain't
gonna
never
tell you
seen that,
something.
bro.
But I'm gonna tell
know
you now, Aaron Glenn, you gotta separate them two when they go get jobs.
Yeah,
Aaron Glenn can take his same defense mentality
yeah,
to a team and make it better.
exactly.
Ben Johnson got to be careful.
Yeah,
If he's not going to a team that has two running backs like the two he got, Gibbs
exactly,
and Montgomery, he
exactly.
don't have a Jameson. He don't have a
Yeah,
St.
yep.
Brown. He'll have a tight end. He ain't got a quarterback. He can go to whatever team he wants to out of the five. It's
Mm-hmm.
six teams left. He can go to the Jaguars. He can go to the Jets, the Saints, the
Mm-hmm.
Raiders,
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys, and I'm missing one more team that still need a coach.
Yeah.
If he don't get the right system, believe you and me, Ben Johnson will go like a regular average coach when he go to these teams. He got to implement. He got to get time. Hopefully, the team will give him time to get his system there. But he
Mm-hmm.
has a great offensive mind. We see that. I
Yeah.
got a feeling Aaron Glenn is going to pick the Saints or the
Okay.
Jets.
Okay.
I got a feeling that Ben Johnson is going to take Jacksonville because they got Trevor Lawrence, a young quarterback down
Okay.
there.
Okay.
That's just
Okay.
my gut feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you think, Brandon?
Hey,
Mark, so bad, man. He's so bad. I used to hate how people used to hype him up at Clemson. Like Trevor Lawrence is so bad.
but
He
okay. So Brandon,
lost jobs.
out of the teams I asked, I said that he could go to. Who do you
Uh,
see Ben Johnson fitting with the teams I just said?
I could see him
The
going.
other team is Chicago. The other team is Chicago. I'm sorry. The
Okay.
other
Yeah.
team is Chicago.
Could see him going to Jacksonville because they do got two good running backs, and they got Trevor John.
And they
I say
got good
Trevor John,
defense. They got pretty good defense.
and they got some pretty decent wide receivers.
Receivers. See,
Yeah,
yeah.
the
Yeah.
dude from the LSU dude. They got did he get injured or did he get traded?
Which one?
Dude from USC, the receiver, the light skinned dude.
I
Damn, I
think he's
forgot his
still
name.
there.
He
For
was
Jacksonville?
he was there all the time. He was there
Yeah, he's
last year.
still
He was
there.
like his
I forgot what his
top. Oh, he
name is,
must
but I
be
think he's still there.
Christian Kirk. I think
Christian
that's his name.
Kirk.
Yeah,
Christian
he's still
Kirk.
there. He's still there.
Yeah, so they
Yeah.
got Kirk. They got the other receiver from LSU, other
Mm-hmm.
side of the neighbor. They got him down there with Davis.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
got him
yeah.
down there. So, and they, like you say, they got pieces on defense. But to me, it's kind of weird though. You look at Chicago. Out of all the teams we said, Chicago is the team that I think that pretty much has all the weapons right there now. He got a young Caleb Williams. He got
Mm-hmm.
all them receivers. But it would be eerie to me if Ben Johnson leave Detroit and go in the same division and go coach Chicago. That'd be funny to
Mm-hmm.
me because I'm like, they're
Yeah.
gonna know each other.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I want to know where he's going to go because it's going to be interesting to see. I think Aaron Glenn is going to either the Jets or the Saints, one of the two.
I don't think they're gonna let him stay in the same division. I think they're gonna
That's going to be up to him. Once he go interview, that's up to him
Yeah.
though.
It's up to him.
yeah.
But it's just that'd be kind of weird. Dan Campbell and him looking at each other like, hey, we know each other, but we're gonna see. And the last game we played yesterday was obviously the Chiefs in Houston, which I feel like I think
The
I
Rams
think Houston
versus
Houston
the
feel the
Texans.
same way a lot of us feel. You got to
Yeah,
beat them and you got to beat the referees.
That is crazy. Like it ain't even they not even hiding it no more.
You ain't even hiding it, man.
Not
Hey, man.
hiding it.
I
Are the
said
Chiefs the
earlier
New
today,
England?
man. I said earlier
Are the
today,
Chiefs the
man.
New England Patriots?
Exactly. I said earlier today, man. Kansas City Colts, man. Hey, man. The colors are
Think about it
red.
now. Think about it. Think
Yeah.
about it now.
The colors
Cause
are
that
red.
first Will Anderson hit him. When he hit him, he didn't hit him in the head.
He
He hit him
did.
in
That
the
was
upper.
Yep.
like what is it?
Yep.
Like
Hey, man. Patrick Swayze Mahomes, man, in Ghost, man. I keep telling you that. That's what it was yesterday. Patrick Swayze Mahomes in Ghost, because them two Ghost calls, them passing, the roughing the passer calls, Ghost calls. Ain't no way he should have got those calls.
definitely gonna have to change that QB slide rule. They're gonna have to change that.
Yeah, they're going to have to do it in the
They got to
offseason.
figure
You have
something out
It's
because
getting like
yep.
you playing with the defense. You ain't trying to go out of bounds. You juking inbounds and stuff, just sitting there wasting time.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I feel everything you saying.
Yep. Yep.
They gonna definitely have. They gonna have to
And
change
then
that.
I guess I want you to have the floor on this one here. I know the championship game is tomorrow night. The Ohio State is playing Notre Dame. So how you feeling about that, my man?
Smoke though. We smoking them.
Think
Huh?
so?
Yeah, we gonna have a Notre Dame pack tomorrow for sure.
What?
We gonna have a Notre Dame pack for sure tomorrow.
Hey, man.
What? Hey,
Hey, man.
They
If
they
I if
they
I had
they
if I
said
had if I
look.
had
They
one of them
said
old school cap guns, I said you capping, man. You pat pat pat. You shooting a whole bunch of blanks, man. Pat pat pat. I don't know. We gonna see,
might
man.
be a little bit cold. It might be a little bit too cold over there for you, Park.
Hey,
I
man.
don't know. I don't know about
Hey, man.
them
We
boys.
get we
Them boys.
getting a cold.
Them
It's gonna
boys.
be real cold down in Atlanta, man. It's gonna be a cold
Them
front
boys
coming
say
they
through.
indoors though.
they
Hey,
say they running man.
they running what?
They
They
running,
running
but they
on us.
indoors.
Yeah, they indoors. But yeah, they running man on us on JJ
That's a scary thing
on
if you do that.
on
They ain't,
on Carnell
they ain't
on
doing that.
Brandon.
They ain't doing that. Hey,
To
hey,
me,
what
on
They
coach?
paper,
What coach would say something like that? And I mean, you got to be able to um be able to have make those game time decisions, those game time
yeah, but
transactions. You know, you can't just be sitting there running man. You got to play your zone, your nickel covers or whatever. You can't just be man on athletes
mm,
because you athlete to athlete, it ain't gonna matter. It won't match up.
yeah, because the quarterback can't throw. Quarterback can't throw. So how you gonna stop? How you gonna stop our offense?
I don't know,
hey,
man. I
I
don't
look
know.
at it like this. I have looked at more college in the last couple of weeks in this playoff system because it's what it made us do. Watch it like
Yeah,
pro
yeah,
and watching Ohio State when they dismantle Oregon and the way they putting up. Listen, they got four guys on their offense is NFL ready already, and the
Boys
already.
on it.
defense is looking. They defense is looking better every week. The last
Yeah,
time I watched them play in the regular season when they got beat by Oregon at Oregon,
yeah.
and I saw them
Wow.
play then. And I was like, I said, you know what? But they got better every week. And it's
Hmm.
like some teams are getting better. But like I say, I don't see in my heart of heart, and I can't stand the Ohio State University. But I
It's
don't
only
see no way in the world Notre Dame beats them tomorrow night.
it's only one way that Notre Dame gonna win.
Run the ball.
They're gonna have to run the ball,
Yep.
Yeah.
switch up the defense. They're gonna have to blitz. They're gonna have to blitz.
They got to
It,
keep y'all on the sideline because I don't see how they can stop y'all defense.
hmm
I
They
don't
got
see defensively wise how they can stop your offense.
Ball
That's what I'm
control.
just looking at.
Yeah, it's
and
all
then
about time possession. Time
it's
possession.
crazy
Not,
because Notre
go ahead.
it's crazy because Notre Dame got fast backs, but they best at running the ball like in the middle, like between
Mm-hmm.
the.
Mm-hmm.
I
Now
want to see it.
number seven is a grown man now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He a grown man. You got to hit him.
I
But
want to see how.
it's gonna be interesting because I just don't see on paper and on my eyesight. It just don't see like they can stand with Ohio State. But
I mean, we'll see. They in the championship game for a reason. So hey, it is what
Not
it is.
only, not only do Michigan, I mean, I say Michigan. See, yeah, I got look.
I
Not
know you ain't saying Michigan. I know you ain't saying that.
not only now because people been talking about Michigan and Notre Dame having a similar defense.
Uh huh.
So with Notre Dame being the what they number one in takeaway,
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think so.
they also top five in PI calls. Number 29 over there get about three of them things a game.
Mm.
So you
Since you said Michigan, Brandon, I thought about something. Oregon wasn't the last loss for y'all. Michigan was. When I watched that game, when they put the flag, when they fought.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that was a turnaround for? You think Ohio State took that personally and say, you know what, we finna go ahead and go whoop everybody like we supposed to be doing? You think that
No,
was a turning point for Ohio State?
they had to. They had to be the turning point because I ain't seen this team all year.
Because I know for a fact, you say you threw your phone that day when they got beat by Michigan. And I watched that whole game. And
I
if you
can,
breaking your phone, brother, hey,
I can still hear that mud cracking when I pick it up.
hey, listen, just you should have just called. You should have just picked up the phone when it was cracked and call your dad and cry to dad. I done broke my phone. And send me another phone down here to Texas.
Hey man, you be all right. Hey, you better put two cans together.
What? Yeah.
Put two cans together.
I,
Hey,
I done told boss man, hey, I'm coming in to work late tomorrow.
what is
I
it?
gotta, I'm coming in to work late, so I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that house.
What's up, man?
Yeah,
Hey, we'll see. We gonna see how that game go tomorrow night, man. We're definitely gonna be tapping
go
in tomorrow
I'm gonna
night.
be thinking about you tomorrow night watching that game. I'm gonna be thinking about you. I'm like, boy, I hope they don't lose.
What time the
yeah,
I'm
game
people,
come
like,
on?
Daryl. Hey,
they
so I
got
tell you what, Daryl. I tell you what you got an iPhone?
Yep.
yeah, people already
Hey,
when
so
I
what you need to go ahead and do is, hey, Daryl, you need to go to T-Mobile tomorrow and go ahead and buy another one just in case your son break this one. You go ahead and
Hey
FedEx it
man.
and send it UPS or something.
Hey
Send
man,
them
I'm gonna.
send them the phone.
Huh?
people already know when Ohio State lose, don't call me, don't text me, nothing. Don't do nothing
Hey
extra.
man, I'm gonna go to Family Dollar get one of them burner
Track phone.
phones.
You gonna give him a
Track.
track phone? Dang. God
Hey,
dang.
man, get you about $20 worth of minutes on it, man. Here you go.
Hey man, he ain't gonna be able to talk to nobody for about 2 seconds. Hey, I'll holler at you later. Bye.
Hey, I grew up with the flip phone now, so I know how to text on that mug.
It's true.
Boy,
Text on
it's
that
gonna
mug.
be interesting.
It'll be in a minute. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be about. I'm gonna say 35-20, 35-20 Ohio State.
All
I
right.
don't know the score yet, but I got Ohio State beating them bad by at least 2 touchdowns.
Okay. All
And so
right.
I think they got what it went down to 9 right now.
Yeah, I
They
Yeah.
got
think
them.
it was 9 or 8.5, 9. I think the point spread was.
Yeah.
But we're gonna see.
We gonna see. We definitely gonna see,
I'm ready.
man.
I feel like just keep doing the same thing we've been doing. Don't switch it up. Don't revert back to
So don't be like Baltimore Ravens.
playing exactly. Just do what you've
Exactly.
been doing.
Run the ball, man. Do what you've been doing. But yeah,
It's
man.
gonna be strength on strength.
We
Yep.
gonna see, man. We definitely gonna see tomorrow night, man. Man, but that being said, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Let us know what y'all want us to talk about, any topic of discussion, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all that's been rocking with us. Thank you to all our new subscribers too. Anything else, Mike?
Nah, man. Thank you, Brandon, for coming on. Good
Appreciate
Oh
you,
luck
yeah,
to you
son.
tomorrow night, brother. Like I said, thanks to all the new subscribers. And by the way, everybody, TikTok is back up. So if you on that, TikTok is back up.
hey, I was on that. Thank you.
Hey, listen, you know how many people out here was screaming and hurting last night? I was watching creators last night before 10 o'clock before it went off. People sending
Man,
their goodbyes, they farewell women crying on
For
there.
real?
Hey, yeah. Mr.
hey,
Chime Time had did it. A lot of people were doing it. Yeah.
I got a couple of numbers last night before TikTok TikTok went down. I ain't gonna see you no more.
Hey, and see, I think
Hey,
a lot of people were doing it. They say so many people numbers were jumping like crazy because
yeah.
they were just, helping each other out. And
Mhm.
then about 4 o'clock this afternoon, I'm watching the game. I get a text message, TikTok back up and running. I'm like, what? It's back up.
Yep, I went back and made me a little.
But
Yeah,
you already know what's going on though. You know what's happening tomorrow, so we know why that jumped off.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He'll
exactly.
be the one say, hey, I got it going. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
when they did the announcement. Trump, we've been working with Trump to
Yeah.
get us back. Already, yeah, they
listen, this is what he do. Shut it down for about 8 hours, make everybody panic. Then when
hmm
he gets in here tomorrow, I did it. I did this.
hmm
I did that. He gonna be the first one. That's what he do.
We gonna see that.
It is what it is, man.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. All
But
right,
holler at
man.
y'all, man. Thank y'all again, the new subscribers. We're gonna holler at y'all again, man. Peace out.
Peace.
oh yeah.